Is it gonna work? Oh, work. Give me a Vulkan error, but it was the NVIDIA driver. Out of date. I've got the boundaries popping in because I'm on them. What? No Man's Sky Remnant. No Man's Sky Remnant brings physical manipulation to the multi-tool and overhauls exocraft customization, magnetized launch, carry, and transport stacks of industrial waste and salvage valuable alloys. Wonder when this started. Salvage. Wait, what? Carry, transport stacks of industrial waste, salvage valuable alloys hidden in the debris. Exocraft customization. Magnetized. What does that even mean? Launch, carry, and transport stacks of industrial waste. And salvage valuable alloys hidden in the debris. Equip the powerful Gravitino coil in your multi-tool and physically manipulate the piles of industrial waste accumulated on planets. Deck out your Colossus exocraft with a variety of off-road wheels, cabins, paint finishes, technologies, and more. Am I even actually like coming through right now? Yeah, it's all good, I think. Install flatbed module in your Colossus to transport large quantities of waste across terrain and process your haul for rewards. Join the community in a time-limited expedition staged in the sands of a single planet. Drive cross-country and strip the desert of dangerous industrial remnants. For full details, blah blah blah. Hello Games has been hard at work to improve and expand No Man's Sky. Yeah, it's actually... How long is this freaking expedition still on for? I don't think it's even going on anymore. I'm gonna be very sad. When is the limited... I mean, it better be. That would be dumb if they just showed me that remnant screen and the limited time expedition was over. These expeditions are kind of... It ticks me off that they're not... That you can't, like, just go back and do them whenever you want. But then, like, I can understand not just having total, complete choice all the time, but maybe some more regularity would be less nerve-wracking. I don't know how regular it is. I don't like that symbol. What? Okay. I put this shit in and I didn't finish. I got no rewards. I mean, I've already done this expedition. That's why I didn't do it. Finish expedition. So, remnant, 6 weeks remaining. Oh, hallelujah. That's awesome. I have a whole month and a half to do this. Whooped. Going along. Bon, start an expedition. Do I want to take anything with me? I don't even know. I got a whole month. I always take the Atlas Pass on the shit. What did I just take out? 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I need wiring looms. Salvage data. Salvage data. Salvage data? No. I don't want to take that much salvage data. That much was fine. Oh, what am I talking about? Maybe I should take all the salvage data I want to take. The Atlas Pass, though, that's always a must. And then I really don't care about anything else. Like, everything else is, unless I should, I don't know. I've never really had any issues with these expeditions, thinking I would have been better off taking anything except for like this stuff. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm taking wiring looms. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass to get. I mean, like I could take ferrite. Ugh. This is what I hate about this game. It's too much choice. I just like it's like task paralysis, anti-conditioning, but I just get stuck in it anyway. Uh, that's good. I don't. Do I want to take technology? No, I want to. I want to do this to get technology. Yeah, I do wish to continue. I don't want any holding of the hand. Is maybe a little. No Man's Sky. The way they keep updating it, it's like, you know, I. There's so many things about it that's like I wouldn't mind paying for certain things, like because I play in VR. Seems like they could do like certain things where they could have like special expansion packs, but not like getting carried away with it. Like, I don't know though. Sign up for heavy. I hate how I have to read this out here with my health falling and out in the open, all naked and afraid. Where's the ship? Where's the ship? Sign up for heavy duty industrial salvage. Equip the powerful gravitino coil to manipulate industrial waste and haul it across the desert. Complete milestones to earn new equipment. Blah blah blah. Phases for rewards. View progress in the expeditions page. Left B. Reach the space anomaly to retrieve your stored items. Yeah. Starship travel is unavailable. All haulers must traverse this world via exocraft. Baseless discoveries and other progress will be shared or merged with your primary save. So I gotta make one of those things to get up to the star station. Switch back to your primary save at any time. Yeah, whatever. Reach over your shoulder and press right grip to pick up your multi-tool. The same action will holster it. Land on the derelict freighter, lost in space. I have to land on the derelict freighter? Gosh, this game is still so... I don't like this grid being here. Uh-oh. There's a bad monster coming to eat me. William F. Mulder. Where's... Oh, here, we have safety, relatively speaking. Why is this? I still am like... It's still kind of like a performance thing. Like, even though it's getting so much better, it's not really like Hello Games. It's just like... I didn't upgrade my graphics card, and it's still... The way it looks seems to get better and worse. It's so PC gaming. No stability, and even on consoles, what even is this? This is one of the new station things. Is there no in... What's this? Maybe I have the thing for it. Nothing. I need to read the things. No. There's stairs. It's really, like, geeking out on me. Though. I mean, it's generally looking pretty good. That ship's glitching out. And it's still the same No Man's Sky. What about this game? Leave me alone. I need to do this. Investigate the processing facility. Register for industrial waste hauling. Wait, where do I register for industrial waste hauling? it's not. Oh,
Temperature levels stabilizing.
and the temperature level stabilized. Loss are major. Pollutants report. Industrial remnant significant. Waste widespread. Geosphere heavy. Hello, user Mr. Mister. Welcome to Luster Major Waste Hauling Registration. Field equipment available. Download Gravitino Coil Blueprint. This remarkable technology transforms a multi-tool into a powerful kinetic manipulator capable of attracting and repelling industrial waste via a localized magnetic field. Access the Gravitino Coil by pressing the thing right there. See it? It's right there. And then attract industrial waste with right A. Magnetized objects can be launched from the coil with right trigger or gently released with RA. So it's a gravity gun. So attract industrial waste with right aim and shoot them with right trigger. I need 3 magnetic resonators and a gravitino ball. Finally, the gravitino balls have a purpose. It's like, why would you ever, like, I'm just running around seeing gravitino balls. Like, why would I grab those? Sentinels will be mad at me. Now we have the gravity gun. That's what a great idea. Clean up planet. That's cool. It's just another random thing. What was it that I was complaining about before? How they should add roads. How they need to add roads. Add, like, freaking connecting all these things so that all the planets have freaking randomly generated kind of like infrastructure. And it looks like there's some degree of civilization. And you could even have the roads be like, I don't know what they're doing. That's what I was talking about the last time I was playing, was the roads. And they're adding the Tonka trucks, I guess, first. Wah, wah, wah. That's what we need, though. We need more Tonka trucks. They need to add, like, mechs and stuff. Whole bunches of things for developing the planets. But then we'll just trash the planets and it'll just be garbage town all over the place. Okay, I have to build this thing. What is that? People building bases already. There's no room to... I just give up hope on building a base. I have 6 weeks, so I'm going to procrastinate the whole time. It'll be 6 weeks of this. I actually wanted to get the audio sounding 5.1 actually. So I'd set up my surround sounds a certain way. Finally got everything rotated. Some organization happening so that the center channel's facing the front and everything's symmetric, everything's correct again. Or that direction is the front. You can see if the grid's in here. It's over there. So I have like speakers right here and here. I should be out in the middle of the room, but there's microphones. And I want to be able to like record the ambisonic microphone of the room and have the audio playing for this game at least. It sucks that CVR doesn't have better audio for multi-channel. It would be so easy to have it like track your head and be in just stereo surround. It wouldn't even have to be, or not even stereo surround, it could just be a mono kind of omnidirectional thing. Because when you sum the left and the right together to get the mono, it's always a front center kind of thing. But with the binaural feed, it's actually 90/90, so I don't know if it'd actually be a problem, but you might have to do something to get the Dolbys to actually, like the DTS and the Dolby, to play it equally so that no matter where you were, you'd have to filter it, is what I'm saying. Like, there's only certain sounds that really need to come through from every single direction all at once, and they really just need to make it like so that the mirror does like one of two things, which is just like either sum it all to mono and make it an omnidirectional mirror, so that if you have multi-channel in any capacity or even in stereo, you could put the speakers, I don't know, but just so that the bass alone, like if you just wanted to have LFE, the low frequency effects, and you had multiple subwoofer array, you'd want to get like the mono bass only. But there's also like harmonics and stuff. There's a lot of sounds that could come through in this kind of scenario. And they could even do something with SteamVR where like you actually could calibrate it and tell it where your speakers are, and even use the microphone to get a idea of things. I don't even know, but like I feel like they should have it multi-channel first, and then get the mirror from the multi-channel to your headphones. So like the binaural is just the, whatever. I don't know what it would need to be though, or at least cut it out. Like if you're only getting the bass over the mirror and you want it to be at the same exact same time, it needs to be the same exact same signal. So like all they really need to do is figure out a way to not have fucked it up from the very beginning. I don't know. What is the recipe for this thing? I don't have it. I have to get like all these things: a gravitino ball, chromatic metal, and a magnetic resonator. And if I don't find, what's this? There was a thing to read and I didn't read it. Sons of bitches. It was for the magnetic resonator. Or the gravitino coil. I got this. I closed, but it didn't go to that. Didn't go to that. Why doesn't it do the same thing every time? I pressed the trigger and it pulled up that thing and it was all fucked up sideways. I closed it really quick because I didn't know where it was. Okay, I wanted to check for pyrite. Do I need to like, where am I gonna get the chromatic metal? I don't think they want me to collect it from like these spots. I don't think I could if I wanted to. There might be like a freaking life form that I can get chromatic metal from. My health sure is falling fast. I need to be able to make batteries. Try to get some cobalt. Well, the lighting did something weird. But like I would like to get most of the sound coming out of the speakers, and then using the headphones only for sounds that are like appropriate for being that. I don't know what would be best. Feels like everything below like 2000 hertz coming out the speakers, and then maybe high frequency stuff, like just the bottom and the top, and then using the headphones for everything in the middle, or maybe everything up to the top. I think the top might be a bad idea because my ears are covered, so it's like the bass would be the only thing really useful. But to be able to get it in stereo and actually like, or not in stereo, but to use this headphone matrix, because the headphone stereo surround, it's not like formatted for stereo surround, but it is technically 90-90 almost-ish. It would probably work really well for just a quick, sloppy sum filtering kind of thing. Like just sum it, filter it, and get it playing at the exact same time. And then as far as like getting it to turn with you, that's just a freaking phase knob. It's just the balance wheel with a phase circuit also, basically. It's complicated, but it's just too, like, you'll have the stereo, you know where its front is, you know where its left and right is. All you have to do is turn it in a circle. Like, if that's where left or right or up there, left and right, left and right. It's really with headphones. The way it is with the binaural for the headphone feed is really, it's not like stereo where it's left and right. It's really like where my base stations are. If I could open my menu, but it won't let me open the dashboard. It never lets you open the dashboard. It's frozen on me. I can't get out of not opening the dashboard. It's frozen. It's gonna crash on me. It's not letting me get out. I'm stuck. I'm trapped here. It froze like this. There went the audio. What's it? Oh, ding. Fucking just wonderful. No. So like, there's the base station. There's the base station. They're like 90-90. And stereo's like 45-45. Like out there and out there. And 90-90 is like the straight line across the play space right there. And that's what the headphones are. My ears just freaking, now my audio's glitching out because the people at Steam don't want to listen to the truth. Nobody at Valve knows what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to fucking use pre-existing technology that has been around for decades upon decades upon decades. Math that has been around since the fucking 40s. Like, anyway, um, the the straight line down the middle is like 90 degrees by 90 degrees stereo. If you have two stereo, like if you have a stereo signal, you have two tracks. And if it's 90-90, that's what Dolby Stereo Surround is, kind of like where the center of the actual stereo is, because it's quadraphonic. So it's really like all four corners of the square on the floor. In order to get all four corners, if you want speakers in 1, 2, 3, 4 corners from stereo, then the signal has to be originating from that center spot of the wall, and that's where the signal has to originate. It's over there and over there. But if it's normal stereo, it's up there in that triangle up over there. Like those two corners, just those two is normal stereo. That's 45-45. And that's not what the stereo is in VR, because it's designed to be headphone stereo, which is 90-90. And so it's already formatted for stereo surround, but when you turn your head, it doesn't turn with you. So like, it'll always stay fixed to the front. And so the front center zero is like your nose right in front of you. So if I turn this way, the sound of my ears, now that's the front center 0 degree position. So like zero's that way now. Doesn't matter where I face forwards, there's always going to be 0 degrees relative to the sound coming out of my ears. Okay, but then the ground zero, right now it's set up like there because my screen's over there, but eventually I'll set it back up so that it's over there, where it should be. But then what you need to do is have the HMD cardinal direction just turn it. Like, and that's it. It doesn't need to do anything else. It just needs to, when your head turns, it turns the 90-90 phase so that it's oriented signal wise so that the Dolby decoder sees it as steering that way. And so everything just gets steered with the headset, so that zero just follows the headset. And it doesn't need to be any more precise than that to get like it to be just basically good. Like, just the way stereo surround works and the way surround works and how everything's calibrated, you're really just aiming for like a bigger and bigger general, like it doesn't really matter, like you want it to sound it like the same everywhere in the space, So moving around in the space shouldn't be a problem. You want it to sound the same everywhere in your space anyway, um, which is how I have been. I mean, it's hard. I don't know. I've been making, like, building out my system my whole damn life. Uh, since I got my first jobs, like, one of the first things I got was a pair of speakers, and just slowly building up. My freaking left ear is just, this headset's getting old. And, I still feel like I haven't had a computer that was fast enough to use the headset I have that's getting old to its full potential. With my headset, I need to get another cable. I think this cable might be geeking out on me, or it might just be streaming and stuff. I need faster internet so I can stream higher quality. I don't really need it. But they need to make this so that the stereo freaking turns when you turn, so that you can get stereo surround following you at least. But then they really should have made it like from the beginning, multi-channel should have been kind of a thing. They could have made it part of the whole tracking procedure. I don't understand why it wouldn't have been a thing from the start to have multi-channel surround support and be able to, like, see, it knows where the base stations are, because the base stations are so important. You could tell it where your speakers are, like, precisely. Like, I can use Live VR to track my body and stuff, but you tell it where your cameras are, and then it uses the positional information of your camera to approximate, like, where you are within the game world, right? So, like, um, using the same similar kind of technology, you could have head tracked multi-channel so that everything, like, balances. So, like, you get closer to speakers and farther away, and, like, depending on what's occluded and what, like, and just automatically, because of a few fast Fourier transforms with your head, everything gets, like, the audio's, they're doing video. You can track the video. Why not the audio? Where's the audio? Um, I mean, I don't know. I'd buy an additional something. Like, if it was a new sound card thing, like if Direct, whoever, I don't even know. Linux, do it for Linux. I don't even like Windows. It's such a headache working with, like, Windows has always pissed me off. Progressively, just it's the same fucking bullshit every time, and it's annoying now. Like, it used to be like at least it was getting better, and now it's just like it's getting the same kind of worse every single time. I guess with the Steam, it's not even out yet. I don't know how much that thing's going to be. I haven't checked on it yet. The the freaking frame, the valve, the frame thing. What's it called? Is it even on the store yet? What? Why aren't you typing? See, like, hello, it's your own damn interface. I can't search this kind of shit. Would this happen if it was on their hardware? Hardware. New Steam hardware. Coming in 2026. It's on my wish list. But, like, I'm not too thrilled about this because of some of the things that I've heard. Like, I'm not sure if the tracking's going to be good enough. They talk about, then the controllers, like, being not like this, uh, not exactly thrilled about not having a touchpad, um, of any capacity. I kind of preferred the touchpad. I thought the haptics of the controller could have been more, like, you could have combined the fucking rumble motor haptics with the XY kind of Pizio electric haptics to have, it's more of this not knowing ambisonic stuff and paraphonics with the audio. Like, not having multi-channel audio tells me Valve doesn't know what the hell's going on with paraphonics and multi-channel and how to get multi-channel working correctly with the binaural. Like you got the binaural working with headphones. Everybody's using ambisonic systems already internally in the engines to get the headphone stereo. Like to get it over multi-channel and head tracked would not be like impossibly difficult. I do not believe that would be like it's already happening for the headphones. So I don't know if they just don't know what VSTs are or not. I don't know. It's it, but and they're talking about like, do the controllers even rumble anymore? They were talking about the tracking being shit, like the headset tracking, something about I don't know, and that's troublesome because I would rather just buy an index, but now you can't get the indexes, or you can, but it's not. I don't know. This is not out. I don't know how much it's going to be, and if there's compromises and it's going to cost more, why would they compromise things and make it cost more? I'm not. And this controller design is not my favorite. And I do all the games have this touchpad shit. All the Steam VR games have had this touchpad shit since the beginning, and now they're dumping it. They're doing the same shit that like the other people did. Like they're establishing like a paradigm, and then they're dumping it for no reason other than that, like they don't why would you dump your own fucking hardware? But the touchpad, the tactile pad could have been more 3D feeling, like using the piezoelectric rumble and a normal like axial rumble where you have a motor rumble that spins on an axis that has kind of a linear feel where you have this gyroscopic thing happening where you have gyroscopes, literally a gyroscope inside the controller that makes it like you could use that to your advantage with the piezoelectric to create more three-dimensional haptics in the hands. So like when you grab onto something, maybe it actually feels more like something else. Um, Using this touchpad, the 3D haptic depends on having like really good like, and that would be the reason for having it in the first place was so that when you're using the touchpad, you could have different tactile responses for different buttons. Like your finger goes over something, it actually feels like a bump is there when you go over it. Like because it has ambisonic or paraphonic rumble in the controller, like actual XYZ like rumbles. Um, would have been awesome. And again, like going on a century old equations. Um, and it's always something that gets on my nerves with audio because a lot of people are like, our patented technology, and it's just like the same ambisonic stuff from 100 years ago. That it's like, shut the hell up. You don't get a patent the textbook that you learned about audio from. Like, um, but yeah, it might be good. This is the thing I kind of am excited for. Just having better support for your normal games. It would be cool if they would frickin' make it 3D. There are so many games that actually should be in 3D that could be in 3D that feels like they'll never be in 3D. Like I got into VR. VR comes out after like Nvidia 3D Vision, and I spent all that money on 3D Vision. I'm using like this screen is my 3D Vision screen that's like ancient now, and I still have the flicker glasses, and I don't use them because it was supposed to be like why I got VR, but it's still not like seamless. There's still nobody doing it. Like they dumped everything. Like again, the thing where they're like, let's do this and then drop it and get everybody invested and then not do it anymore is dick. Dick moves. It's just stupid. And it's not just stupid, it's extra stupid. Extra mega stupid. Extra stop it. Go to hell stupid. Like, for real. No apologies at all. It's getting old from all these tech companies. Like, we get it. You want to be Like you're trying to make more money, I guess. I don't know what the deal is. This was dumb. I didn't like it when they did this. I still don't really like this. Ba, not even XYAB, but a pair of bas. It's stupid. And this, I liked the trackpad. I thought the trackpad was shitty quality. It like broke down. The Vive controllers are like broke. Could have been better quality. But uh, this is not the same. It doesn't like click at all. And the clicking could have been like make that clicky more haptic. And then even adding like different haptic on the face of it so that the face actually had directional haptics. So like you had that big circle pad and it rumbled, but it was just one haptic that pushed it up and down basically. You had one piezoelectric tweeter in there that thumps it. But like what you could do is have like an XY system that thumps it like or like even a dual XY. So you had like a D pad at the four corners of piezo's that could make it feel more intense from any direction or like make it seem like like actually change the direction of the waves going across so it feels like they're moving like laterally in different directions, like you feel a vibration go across the face of it this way or that way or this, like you can actually feel that sort of thing with lower frequencies, like um but then you combine that with one of those axial type motors, the normal rumble motors, so that you have a linear stabilizing axial type of thing that goes right through the middle of that. And then you have this different thing, or maybe you'd have to orient it differently, but combining those two in a coincident way, because they're stuck in your hand, it makes it this near coincident thing where they could work together to basically beamform in any direction you want. Um, and then if you had that, um, it wouldn't need the buttons. It would matter because you would have the coolest feeling haptic touchpad ever. You could make your buttons feel a bunch of different ways. And then also with the typing, I'm still waiting on them to realize this is not enough. They could do all four. You'd have four of these, and like your thumbs could still be the space bar, and you could have 8 dots up here on each controller, mapped to whatever function on the controller you wanted, basically. But like still 4 dots, 5, whatever. Um, since you have a spare thumb, you can have one thumb doing something different. Or, the face buttons could all be different functions just on their own, like the caps lock shift, all your shifty keys could be your face buttons. And you just use your thumb for all of them. And then you can stick with your fingers for typing. And like I've said it before a million times, use the trigger, that's your main. And then the grip, you just split it down the middle. And anywhere on the like top-ish, that's one. Anywhere on the bottom-ish, that's the other. And then just mash the whole thing for the middle. Or anywhere in the middle, or the whole thing mashed. And you could have all four on your fingers and have touch typing right here. Just moving up and down, it'd be really easy. Or different functions. Maybe you couldn't do it with it'd be slower. It'd probably be really clunky because the actual response on these things wouldn't be as precise as you'd really need it to be super fast. But it would be, and I've said it before, like you could change it to make it more ergonomic for your wrists. Like you wouldn't have to hold your hands sideways like this. You could hold your hands normally. You could hold your hands down by your side, and the laser pointers could come up. Like or you don't even need laser pointers. Just put them on the thing, and when you make it a relative scale. So if you just relatively move up, it moves up a layer, or go down, up, down, whatever. Left, right. It'd be fine. It would be fine. And it seems like something like they could put up on the workshop, even like have a basic system for customizing it. and reskinning it and retooling it and changing everything. Put it up on the workshop and let people vote for the best ones and put up their own configurations or whatever. Um, but that's just typing. I can't even get them to why won't they fix their shit? Why won't they fix their shit? See if search will work from here. Search. Still, no. Doesn't work. Doesn't fucking work. Why is it even there if it doesn't work? Why'd you put it there? If no one was gonna test it. Ugh. Um, what have I done? Gotta make this whole system. I'm trying to make a fume extractor to get the soldering fumes out of this garage when I solder. Because I need to make some gables. A whole bunch of gables. I am. For ripping my records. Um, like I want to come out of my turntable and go to one phono amp, but I also want to go to another phono amp. So I need to make a specific kind of switch because phono is not just normal RCA. It's very low. But RCA is just not enough to really do it cleanly enough. So I'm going to use XLR cable and connectors to go into an XLR switch so that I can actually preserve the phono signal a little better. But I'm going to cut all these cables real short and stuff and make, I already got the switch. I got everything I need except this fume extractor. And then also, like, this garage is still a fucking mess. It's cleaning out, but it's still a mess. Is this even going to open? Is it going to let me see the room? So another thing is just like not doing normally is letting me see the room view. Like it let me see the room view earlier, now it's not showing it. Show the fucking room view. Ugh. Anyway, everything's fucking cursed and not working the way it's supposed to work. And they're changing stuff. Like let's keep fucking it up more. So we can't fix anything. Like just fucking get it to work. Make sure everything works. And then fuck up one thing at a time. Okay? Like make sure everything fucking works. And then only fuck up one thing. Like just fuck up one thing at a time so that it doesn't so you don't break every fucking thing. Like it's just like not everything works. Nothing is stable. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, the frame's supposed to be like standalone. Might be better being completely standalone. Steam machine stuff, like are they gonna get all the old games to work? And can I install the Steam OS? And is that what it's gonna be? Like, can I just start using Steam on another partition and have better experience, please? Because this is awful. But then it's like, am I gonna be able to stream? Oh, probably not. I have to use another computer to like get an HDMI feed. That's what I was gonna do, was to get like a second computer to stream from and have the HDMI out on this computer go to that computer so that this computer doesn't have to do any streaming processing, any kind of processing for the stream or anything. Like it just gets the audio from this and the desktop audio if I even want it, and that's it. Um, and then run the video to the other computer, and not just and then run all the analog like the Amazon capture that audio off of that computer, so I can get the kind of a degree of separation. If this computer crashes, I still have like the live feed from the room to fall back to, and I don't know though. It's like the main issue that I'm running into is really just like stream health and drop frames and quality. Like if my internet speed was just faster, but I don't want to pay more. Like they've, it's like the service quality, everything is like, no, it's not worth it. Like it's not worth it until the actual infrastructure is there. They keep lying to customers, like saying they have certain speeds, but it's not. Like they'll say like, hey, you have fiber optic, but it's DSL over the phone line, and they've got fiber optic, but you don't actually get fiber. You just get DSL, and they say it's fiber, and it's like you're lying sacks of shit. Stop lying. Just stop lying. Ugh. Ugh. I wanted to play Phasmophobia, but I don't have any floor space. I was going to show the Switch. I wanted my freaking camera to work so I could show the little toggle switch about it. It's not working. Cooking Simulator VR Enhanced. They still haven't. They still haven't enabled or like House Pets Flipper. Like this game, they don't have the. Like I don't want this. I wanted the expansions from the main game. Like the normal expansions from the main game. Like why can't they put the expansion? Like it's the exact same fucking game. Like they've really done. They did originally. It was like next to nothing different. Like it was exactly the same game, just with like this VR mode slapped on to the engine. It's a Unity game, I believe. It's Unity or something, and Unity just supports. Like it's not like they had to do anything super special. It might not be Unity. I could open it and find out. Um, but like might be able to open it. Like I wanted the zombie apocalypse survival cooking. I wanted all the expansion cooking simulator stuff. All the fun stuff. But they just did this and just now what's this? What's VR enhanced? You can press X. There's no X button. Where's the game? Is it not? Is it because I'm like not close enough? It's not even open. Is this enhanced? Oh, it's asking me for permission. Oh, it's working. What the hell? What's this? Get off my... It's nice and extra dark. I don't know why. Did you like physically touch it? It's not. What the heck? What the shit? Wow, why is it not in? Why can't I do anything to it? I can't. Okay, it's just forcing me to go through. What the hell? Finally, input VR. Okay, that's not smooth. Oh, that's not. That's not smooth either. Stop that. Apply. Okay, that is. I don't want the vignette. I don't want comfort mode. I don't want comfort. Tunneling. Still feels like I'm way too short. Why am I crouching? Okay. Hover info. Turns are slow. Turn it up. Turn it all the way up. Apply. It's gonna be way too fast. What? That's not fast at all. It's not fast enough. Just... Why is that so slow? For maximum, that's not fast enough. I was expecting it to be too fast. It's like... It's not too fast. It's not too fast. I actually kind of would like it a little faster. It like... What? No, continue? Oh, there is... What? Sandbox. Hey. What is this? It actually has the things. Yo. Let me go back up. No. It's like forced. What? How do I go back? I wanna go back. Fuck you. Fuck you, forced decisions. Fuck you. That was my fucking menu you took from me, bastard. I hate your guts. It's the same damn room, except the shelves aren't stocked. And they're okay. I don't want to be here. What? Aren't I supposed to be able to interact with my... What? Okay. Back to my menu. Can't believe it just deleted all my everything. I had some progress. Play this. Internet radio stations. Yeah, but is it like, can I go to the different, is there any way to change this room was the thing. In the actual game, you had the whole, like, I think they just, like, yeah, it's not, like, walls, bricks. What is this? That's horror? It costs money? What do I do? Horror. Horror? Is that all it was? Ceiling? Horror? Events? Halloween? No. Default? I mean, that is a Halloween event thing. Events thing. Active? Is that what's active? Activate? Really? That's not what the picture looks like. That's what it looks like out there. Okay. So I did I go horror again. What's this? 100C? It's not the same. Where's the store page? Game info. Store page. Big cheese. Cooking simulator. Cooking simulator shelter. Like, what's all this shit? This kitchen looks completely different. Look at this. What is this? What's all this? There's these bake shrimp. There's different recipes and stuff. What's this? Is this available? Can we draw dish? What's all like that? This room over here? What is that? This is all like this whole thing. This is not like a free play mode. It's like a whole other thing. But like cooking sim, this version of the game sucks balls. Like I would rather play it in like some jankified VR version than play it on PC like this. Like, but then like all this stuff would have to be. I understand like they wouldn't want to, but like just the basic. Like I'm not saying bring this, whatever this is. If that's difficult, whatever. But like, why is this difficult? Like, why is the kitchen a problem? Is that part of the game? How do you get to it? It's not shelter. Is there like a video? What's the video like? I would buy it if it worked for the VR version.